According to Bentham, the right thing to do is whatever will maximize the utility. By utility, he means whatever produces pleasure or happiness and whatever prevents pain or suffering. A generation after Bentham, John Mill tried to save utilitarianism by recasting it as a more human, less calculated doctrine. Mill states that utilitarianism is utility or the greatest happiness principle. Hold that actions are right in proportion as they tend to promote happiness. By happiness is intended pleasure and the absence of pain, by unhappiness, pain, and the privation of pleasure. Getting an abortion is immoral if the mother was impregnant through a rape. The In this position, it's alright to get the abortion because the pregnancy was unwanted, unplanned, and the psychological harm could possibly occur to the mother. I agree with Mill that the rightness and wrongness of action depends on how much pain or happiness you feel. Actions that receive more happiness will be seen as right, and actions that receive more pain will be seen as wrong. The amount of specific pleasure and depend on the quantity and quality of specific pleasure and pain that you feel. A greatest happiness principle would give the greatest amount of pleasure to the greatest number of people. Why are you using the greatest happiness principle for this young student girl? Abortion is not about receiving happiness, as is about avoiding pain. Continuing with the pregnancy after someone has been raped would cause pain on many different levels. The mother would most likely, the mother of this girl, most likely having hard time loving the child, knowing its father is an convicted rapist. A lot of pain would also ensue if the mother was forced into raising a child without even planning for it, as well as not even wanting it. She's still a student of college. What if she had a dream about brilliant future, finish college and university, then build a career? And killing is seem as very wrong decision regarding the greatest happiness principle, but this is definitely one of the positions that can justify the killing of the babies that take place. It would cause much less pain to abort the baby for this girl than to keep, maybe ruin her life, to keep and raise a child. And now for campus carry and the question whether or not university president should call and faculty vote to prevent the carry of weapons as it is related to utilitarianism. In this hypothetical, it's important to understand that many will have a different opinions on the intrinsic value of guns and they related to safety. Many people will say that having any guns around would make the campus less safe. On the other hand, opponents to this idea would argue that a good guy with a gun could quickly stop a bad guy with a gun in the event of an active shooter or terror incident. A utilitarian would probably side with the idea of not allowing any guns at all on campus because it would ideally reduce the number of accidental incidents with firearms. However, the overall suffering versus pleasure debate really cannot be determined until a mass killing incident took place, because there are many different outcomes. If, for example, carrying guns was allowed on campus, that knowledge alone may deter an individual from committing a heinous crime on that campus, or the criminal may be stopped more quickly by the person legally carrying a weapon, preventing an unknown number of additional murders. Utilitarianism principle would most likely lead the president to call a faculty vote in hopes to create a gun-free campus. If that occurred, the suffering would only occur by those feeling unsafe but not being allowed to carry their weapons, and of course by many in the case of a critical incident. Thank you for listening, and I hope I had given a good insight into the ideals and principles of utilitarianism. Thank you.